Hi, thanks for joining me. Today we're looking at the Lunar 5 multi-fuel stove. This is a DEFRA approved eco-design unit and it's the newest in our range. It's a pedestal stove, meaning it sits on this little tubular base and has a steel frame with a cast iron door and nice cast iron top, which gives it a lovely texture. As you can see here, the handle is quite a unique handle design on this one, new to all of our ranges really, and it is a pull handle. So it doesn't have a sort of a locking twist mechanism on it. It's a simple push, pull handle, and I hope it picks up. You can feel sort of the quality in it. It's real good, solid slam, which is really good and really nice feeling, and also looks nice and contemporary too. So as mentioned, it's a multi-fuel stove. Multi-fuel means you can burn wood and smokeless coal. So inside you've got a grate which is made from cast iron with a lock retainer in front. And then underneath that you've got the ash pan which catches the ash, and then it's got a nice handle which can pull it out too. The ash pan on this one's nice and thick, galvanized ash pan, all four corners folded, which makes it really good for catching the ash and nice and practical. And then on the bottom of the stove you've got the controls here, which is the primary control, and then the secondary and tertiary controls too. So the primary air is the air flowing up from underneath, and then the secondary air control is the air flowing through these holes at the rear, and then also over the glass. So the washing effect over the glass, where the air is tumbling over, helps keep the glass nice and clean, and also makes the stove cleaner burning. It runs at around about 82% efficient, so nice and efficient. And all of this combined helps to keep it nice and clean, and then also helps to get as much heat back into the room as possible. So inside we'll look at another kind of unique feature to the stove, the first of a kind in any of our range, and that's the fire bricks. So in here you'll see these fire bricks. If you know stoves, they're generally the sort of cast iron plates or the softer vermiculite bricks. These ones here have the newer sort of ceramic bricks inside, which I'll give them a tap. I don't know if it will come up on the camera, but they're more of a harder stone-like substance. And the advantage of those ones is they are good at retaining heat, so they retain the heat for longer, and they are also harder to break, so should last for longer as well. The top baffle brick, however, does remain in vermiculite because it takes a bit of a brunt, and it can be replaced out a bit easier. So I'll close the door up. The stove is finished in black and has a nice curved body too. It's going to be good for freestanding installations, this one. However, it can sit in a large fireplace. I think it'll look good in there too. You know, I'm really quite tall, and it's got a good presence to it. So in a large Inglenook style fireplace, it could look really nice, or in the corner of a room, or against a wall, like we have it here. Being an online company can sometimes be a bit hard for customers to sort of get a good feel of the product. So I think it's sometimes useful for just me to give it a clunk and a tap, just so you can understand sort of what it feels and sounds like. So feel the tap, good sort of cast iron top and the cast iron door, and then slightly more hollow probably. That's the heat shield on the side there. We've already done the door, but we'll do it again. I really like the sound that this one makes, a real good clunking noise, which is very nice. And then this good levers on there, make a nice good firm connection, and then again quite a nice sound, of real good solid stable base that it's sat on. Nothing flimsy, nothing hollow. I lifted the stove in myself and it's a heavy one, which is always a good thing. What we're going to do next is get the stove lit. However, where we have it at the moment isn't suitable to get it lit because there's no chimney connected to it. So we're going to pop it outside, get it lit, and just show you how it works. And here we are again. Thank you for joining me. So we've got some wood, some birch set up in here, nice sort of air underneath, and a good log on top. So let's get the stove lit. All the controls open. Let's go. Keep the door ajar, all the vents open, and we'll come back to that in a second. So just come back to the stove now, it's just burning away. So it'll be a good point to just show you sort of what a chimney should look like when a stove's burning cleanly and you're burning some good fuel. So we're just going to pan up and just show you how little smoke is coming out at the top. So I now think we're nearly at a stage where we can just show you the controls, get the door closed properly. So I'm just going to quickly close the door, give it a good slam, and then just show the controls. So the primary air, secondary and tertiary air. This is with the DEFRA stop removed, so there will be a slight change. And you can see it's completely died off. The final bits of air coming down from the top. And then we'll open it back up, and then they get going again. And that's about it. As always, if you have any questions, do let us know. But for this one, that's about it. Thank you.